Hey everybody. Hi Tiny Kittens. Oh, hi Velvet. Have you been in here the whole time? Alright, so it's mailbag time, theoretically. I think this is going to end up being a regular thing if we have regular mail. DJ and I go and pick up the mail every Saturday morning, so we could probably schedule this to be something we do every Saturday. You can see I brought you all a present, little Charlie. We'll let him run around in here and see how that goes while I'm trying to open the mail. Keep an eye on it. It'll be interesting if he meets Velvet. Alright, so where to start? We only have 2 pieces of mail this time, unlike last time when we had some stuff stored up. And I haven't vetted these things yet, so I don't know if I'm going to read this to all of you or just read it to myself and be like, that was sweet, the end. But this one was interesting because it comes from some fans of ours who have talked about putting in an application for Winnie, which would be nice if that happened. Let's see if this is a card that I can share. Oh, it's a lot of writing. Well, I can at least share the cover of it, which is adorable, but don't get any ideas because this is not how it works here at the Kitten Academy. If you want to adopt a cat, we're not going to ship the cat to you. We get that question all the time. This doesn't happen. But it's a cute little card. It shows a picture of a cat being shipped. It says greetings. Oh, wow. So this is probably stuff that I shouldn't be reading to you. Especially not because it includes some sads. Very sweet, though. I do hope that they end up adopting one of our cats because they seem like, they also sent us an email, and they seem like very sweet and very responsible people. We like that, so that's cool. All right, this came from someone who I don't recognize their name or anything. I don't know who they are necessarily. I don't want to dox them, but it comes from a Janice in New Hampshire. And we'll just have to see what we got here. Huh. Very interesting, Janice in New Hampshire. I don't know where DJ is either. What on earth? I have no idea what these boxes are. Or this other stuff. But I guess we're going to find out. It says B.1802 on it, and it's made up to look like cross-stitch, a little cross-stitch of a barn with some evergreen trees, sort of a Christmassy motif. I'm probably like the uncoolest person in the world because I don't know what B.1802 could even possibly mean. I mean, I don't have the slightest idea. Oh, goodness. Fancy, though. It looks like it is Beekman 1802 Pure Goat Milk Soap. Fragrance-free and American-made. What do you know about that? Beekman1802.com. And it apparently has a smell that kittens like, even though it says fragrance-free, and I don't smell a thing. The kittens are all over this. Look at that. I don't think it's kitten soap, though. I mean, you guys, I'm sure you know, you don't have to give cats baths. You see cats getting baths online sometimes, and I always have to wonder why. Because there's just no reason for that. You don't have to give a cat a bath, ever. The only times that we've ever done it are when there's some strange extenuating circumstance, like say the cat jumps in the bathtub and gets all wet and then jumps in the litter box and has every bit of litter stuck to them. Okay, you can give them a bath then. Or if the cat has fleas and needs a bath because it has fleas and you give it a flea dip, you can give a cat a bath then. But unless there's something crazy like that going on, you don't need to give a cat a bath. And therefore, I believe this Beekman 1802 soap, which looks amazing. Join us on the farm every day for ideas and inspiration. I believe this is going to be soap for me and for DJ. So thank you so much. That's just, thank you. I think this is another one of the exact same, but I'm just going to make sure. No surprises here, right? Let's see. Certainly, looks fancy. Oh, it's not. It's not the same. I'm glad I checked. Wow, Janice, you really did not have to do this, but thank you. It's in the same B1802 fancy box, but this one says Beekman 1802 Pure Goat Milk Whipped Body Cream, Vanilla Absolute. And again, I'm just going to suppose that this is more for us than it is for the cats. Our goat milk whipped body cream just melts into your skin. Creamy butters moisturize and soften skin. Goat milk is rich in vitamins and minerals. Scented with notes of Madagascan vanilla with a hint of sandalwood. I bet that smells pretty good. I want to know what it smells like. Looks cool too. Charlie wants to know what it smells like too. I'm just going to open this a little bit. I just want to know. Ooh, that smells good. Wow. That smells really good. Okay, now I can't get the lid on straight. There we go. Okay. Wow, that's super fancy, Janice. Thank you so much. You really did not have to do that. I'm saying Janice, tell me it's the right name. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Whew. That was close. All right, Janice. Wow. Beekman 1802. I've never heard of it, but I think we're about to be spoiled. Now, let's see. There's something else in here. DJ, did you see what I opened?
No.
Well, then you need to look at these, because these are for us, not for the cats.
Oh.
Okay.
Velvet.
Does Velvet need to be let out? At least Charlie saw what was up there.
Oh.
Yeah, I think she needs to be let out.
Okay. Velvet. You want to go?
You want me to do it?
I just don't want to.
Okay.
I'm sorry, baby.
Okay, good.
Hi.
All right.
Marina. Joey.
Here, why don't you sit down? I'll give you these.
Joey. Joey. I know you were going to meet some kittens, but...
You can still meet some kittens. Here, you got to look at these. Wow.
For us?
They are, for us, from Janice in New Hampshire, I believe. NH is New Hampshire, right?
Huh?
Yes. Of course it is. All right, now, I don't know what this is, but it looks cool, too. Janice seems to have some very good taste and fancy stuff, yeah.
Wow.
Well, I think there's some even fancier stuff still in the box.
Made in USA. You want this, Marino?
Oh, there's a letter.
Do you want
I didn't
to
see
read
that, or I would have opened it first. But we'll get to it last in this case. This is too cute. I think this is going to be good for DJ for medical school. So this is also apparently for us. It is a backpack.
Don't open any of this on
And
the
it's
screen.
canvas, and it looks like a cat, and it's very fancy. The inside looks like it. The inside looks like a Sephora. I'm pretty sure that the inside is a Sephora, especially if we put the Beekman 1802 stuff in there. Then we've basically got it all. And it's got a nice notebook sleeve here.
Yeah, just try this right now.
The vanilla, you got to smell it. It smells so good. It smells incredible. And look at this. Oh, it doesn't matter. I know that's not what our stream's about, but too sweet.
Too nice.
Let's see if Janice has noticed something that I can read on the air. Is it on the air? Because, I mean, on the air means it travels through the airwaves, but we don't do that, right? We go along cables. Should I say on the ground? Since the cables are mostly underground?
Oh, God, please. Why did you have to do a joke?
It's not a joke. It's a legitimate question. I want to know the answer to this.
Smells wonderful. This is really good. Wow. What did I do to deserve this?
It says, hi, sending along some Beekman products. They are very good for the skin. You can buy Beekman Brothers on eVine. Can't have winter without Beekman. May all your kittens find homes, and the good mamas too. Keep on keeping on. And she signed it Cat Mama.
Oh my gosh.
That is really, really too
Beautiful.
sweet. Wow.
Is this from Beekman too?
Well, it says it's all from Beekman, but then that bag's got its own label on it, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. You know, it's the same. You see what it is? It's the same thing as the beanbag chair.
It does look just like the beanbag chair.
And it is the same.
Oh, it's the same people making the
Yeah.
picture? Oh.
I think so. I think it's like the theme from it. Like
Oh, it does say PB Teen.
yeah.
And the beanbag chair cover that we have, the beanbag chair cover, by the way, if you're wondering where it's been, we washed it, and we were kind of keeping it aside until, just out of convenience sake, we're gonna put it back on after the textiles leave. It's not like we're keeping it from the textiles or anything. It's just that it seemed like it was easier. We didn't think the textiles were going to be here for very long overall, and we just thought, getting that thing on and off is such a pain, we'll save it for the next class. So when Charlie and the Fonts move in here, we will put the beanbag cover back on, and it makes the beanbag look just like this. So this is really cute that it perfectly matches.
Huh. This is strange.
So thank you again, although this says Janice on it, I think the letter's signed Lucia, so, or Cat Mom. I'm confused, but thank you. It's wonderful.
I think this is from Lucia's family.
Oh, from Lucia's family. Okay. Well, that makes perfect sense then. So thank you to Lucia and Lucia's family if that's the case, or thank you so much to Janice/Cat Mom if that's not the case. Either way, thank you. Wow, those are super generous gifts and really nice stuff. And that vanilla, I cannot describe the scent, but it just smells wonderful. Really, it does. I'm excited. So that's it for our mailbag for today, though. So the address is on the bottom of the screen if you feel like sending us anything. Go right ahead, but don't feel obligated. I mean, we're not asking for anything here. It's just we always get people saying, how can we mail you this? How can we mail you that? So that is how. Please do it if you want, and don't if you don't, and that's perfectly okay. So R. Joseph on Twitter sent me a question just before I came in here. And the question was, how did you get started fostering? And I think it's a good question that we get pretty often, so it's worth answering.
Look at how Charlie's
I'm glad he is.
He's one of them.
So as far as it goes, how did we get started fostering? There's two answers to that. The way it really started was, DJ is in medical school, and she's just about wrapping up her second year of medical school. But before she started med school, we knew that it was going to take up all of her time. So we basically made a bucket list of things that we wanted to do before she had no time left. And one of the things on that bucket list was for her to have newborn kittens. We wanted her to know what it was like to have newborn kittens in the house, because she loves cats, but she never had little tiny, tiny kittens before. The youngest kitten we ever had was probably Eddie, who came to us at about 3 or 4 months. And I wanted her to know what they were like before that. But not only is it hard to get a kitten that's younger than that, it's also kind of, I would say, irresponsible if all you want is to know what a kitten is like. You know, a cat is a 20-year commitment. And you don't want to get into a 20-year commitment just because you want to have a kitten for a little while. So we found that the responsible way for us to do that, to experience having kittens, was to foster them. Because then you get to have the fun of hanging out with the kitten, and you're doing a good thing for everybody, and then when it's done, the kitten goes on to another home, and it's just good. So that's why we started. We sent out emails to all the local shelters saying, hey, we'd like to foster some kittens. Do you need any help? And On Angel's Wings was the first shelter that wrote us back. There was a lady working there named Molly, and she wrote us back and said...
It was Molly that wrote back?
It was Molly. You remember that? Yeah. So Molly wrote to us and said, oh, we would love some help. We can get you some kittens right away. And they sent us 3 kittens that were Max, Maisie, and Ruby. They were black and white tuxedo kittens. They were the very first set. And it was a lot of fun for us. We fostered them here, and they got adopted. Max got adopted by one of my employees at my day job, and Maisie and Ruby got adopted by my brother. So it was pretty cool that they all went to people that we knew, and it made it so fun that we had to do it again, and again, and again. So eventually, On Angel's Wings thought we had enough experience to do a pregnant mom cat, and that was Hazel, was our first pregnant mom cat that came in here. And when Hazel came to us, we were just nervous parents. You know, we'd never had a pregnant mom cat before, and we wanted